you're looking at right now was pure evil. Her name was Evelyn Cross. Back in 1953, she lived in the quiet American town of Ashwood Creek. To everyone around her, she seemed like the perfect housewife. She smiled at every neighbor, and everyone trusted her. But if you looked at her smile for too long, something felt terribly wrong. Behind that innocent face, she was hiding a terrifying secret. One by one, her first 6 husbands disappeared. No bodies, no clues, no witnesses. The police searched everywhere, but Evelyn always appeared calm, kind, and completely innocent. Years passed, then she married another man. His name was Daniel Hayes. At first, Daniel believed he had married the woman of his dreams. She was beautiful, she was caring, and she treated him with kindness. But after only a few weeks, Daniel started noticing strange things inside the house. Something didn't feel right. But after a few weeks, Daniel started noticing strange things inside the house. Every single night, Evelyn prepared an enormous homemade dinner. The dining table was always filled with delicious-looking food. But Daniel noticed something strange. Evelyn never actually swallowed a single bite. She smiled, lifted the fork to her mouth, but secretly hid the food instead. Daniel watched carefully as she unlocked it and disappeared underground. He waited until everything became silent. Then he slowly followed her. Every step down the old staircase made his heart beat even faster. The basement was cold, dark, and covered in dust. Daniel raised his flashlight and looked around. Night after night, she repeated the exact same routine. Daniel couldn't stop thinking about it. Something inside that house felt completely wrong. One sleepless night, his curiosity finally took over. He quietly stepped out of the bedroom and followed Evelyn down the dark hallway. Without making a sound, she walked toward a hidden wooden door. His blood instantly ran cold. The room was filled with old bones, rusty butcher tools, and torn clothing. Then he noticed something. One of the old jackets looked familiar. He had seen it before, in one of Evelyn's wedding photographs. The horrifying truth finally hit him. Evelyn hadn't simply lost her husbands. She had been hiding their secrets beneath her own home. Daniel stood frozen. He couldn't believe what he had just discovered. Then another horrifying thought crossed his mind. If Evelyn had murdered her previous husbands, he would be next. He had to get out before she found him. Just as Daniel turned toward the basement stairs, the doorbell suddenly rang. His heart skipped a beat. He slipped into the dining room and sat down. No one noticed the fear on his face. Evelyn slowly walked around the table, serving dinner with her usual smile. Then she stopped behind Daniel. She leaned close until her lips were beside his ear. "Don't worry, darling. You're next." Daniel's entire body froze. Someone had arrived. From upstairs, he heard Evelyn's cheerful voice. She welcomed her guests inside as if nothing had happened. The house quickly filled with laughter and friendly conversations. One by one, the dinner guests took their seats around the table. The smell of fresh food filled the entire house. Daniel quietly walked upstairs, trying not to make a single sound. His hands began shaking. His heart pounded so loudly, he thought everyone could hear it. He forced himself to stay calm. With a nervous smile, he quietly said, "Excuse me, I need to use the bathroom." Evelyn looked directly into his eyes for a long moment. Then she smiled and nodded. The second she turned back toward the guests, Daniel ran. Daniel ran faster than he had ever run before. He never looked back. He jumped over the backyard fence and sprinted through the empty streets. His breathing grew heavier with every step. After what felt like forever, he finally reached the local police station. The officers quickly noticed that something was terribly wrong. Daniel struggled to catch his breath before telling them everything. He spoke about Evelyn, the hidden basement, the missing husbands, and the horrifying discovery beneath the house. Within minutes, several police officers rushed to the property. Daniel followed close behind, hoping they weren't too late. When they arrived, the front door was wide open. The house was completely silent. Every room was empty. The dining table was abandoned, and Evelyn Cross had vanished without a trace. The officers searched every corner of the house. Finally, they discovered the hidden basement entrance. Flashlights lit up the darkness as they slowly walked downstairs. What they found was beyond horrifying. Hidden beneath the old wooden floor were the remains of Evelyn's 6 previous husbands. The investigation continued for years, but Evelyn Cross was never found. Some people believed she escaped under a new identity. Others believed she found another town and another husband. To this day, no one knows what really happened. But if someone with a perfect smile ever invites you over for dinner, you might want to think twice. Remember, not every smile can be trusted. I'll see you in the next nightmare.
If you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next mystery. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below.